Prince Harry is home. After 6 years stateside, Harry and Meghan, with their children Archie and Lilibet, are back in the UK. But there's one person who might find this move particularly challenging: Prince William. For more than half a decade, William and Harry have been oceans apart, literally and emotionally. This isn't a standard sibling fallout, it's a deep-rooted fracture filled with anger, resentment and a total loss of trust. But now the brothers are back in the same country. Could William and Harry repair their broken relationship? I'm Daniela Relph, and I've been a BBC royal correspondent for around 10 years. And during the vast majority of that time, William and Harry haven't really been talking.
Harry was last in Britain back in July. His easy charm was on show. Amidst the charity events and public speeches, Harry also saw his father for the first time in nearly a year. It was a private meeting at Highgrove, the King's country retreat. With Harry were Meghan, Archie and Lilibet, and with the King was Queen Camilla.
Except Harry did not see his brother.
This was September 2022, in the days after the death of Queen Elizabeth II. At Windsor Castle, it was the last time we clearly saw William and Harry together in public. But it was a tense, charged moment that had come as a total surprise. Alongside Catherine and Meghan, they looked at tributes to their grandmother. There was a sense of strain, but it also brought hope that perhaps this was a sign the friction and rancour could be set aside.
But the rift went so much deeper.
William and Harry's last joint royal engagement was the year before, at the unveiling of a statue of their mother Diana.
And I was there that day watching things play out. Even though they were both there for their mother, you could feel the distance between them.
They arrived and left in separate cars and seemed to only speak to each other briefly in front of the cameras.
Things used to be so different around here.
For years, William and Harry shared the spotlight.
Royal reporters would tell the story of two brothers, brought closer after the trauma of their mother's death, supporting each other in a shared grief.
They laughed together, they finished each other's sentences, and they talked about how losing their mother had shaped them both. When William married Catherine, he chose Harry as his best man. Then for his wedding to Meghan, Harry returned the favour.
How does it feel to be his best man?
It feels great. I'm thrilled and delighted, obviously.
How did he ask?
Revenge is sweet, Rhiannon, revenge is sweet. I'll be looking forward to it.
He's known for months.
The two couples were nicknamed the Fab Four, and the future looked rosy for the royal family.
But the last few years have not been plain sailing. First came Megxit.
Going it alone, the Duke and Duchess of Sussex announced they're stepping back as senior royals. Even the Queen wasn't told before they broke the news tonight.
Then came the interviews.
I was silent. Were you silent or were you silenced? The latter.
And the accusations about the royal family.
Have you spoken to your brother since the interview?
No, I haven't spoken to him yet, but I will do.
And can you just let me know, is the royal family a racist family, sir?
No, we're very much not a racist family.
And then there was this, Harry's memoir, Spare. It included some shocking claims about the royal family, including one allegation that William was violent towards his brother.
Harry writes, "It all happened so fast, so very fast. He grabbed me by the collar, ripping my necklace, and he knocked me to the floor. I landed on the dog's bowl, which cracked under my back, the pieces cutting into me."
William has never commented on that claim or others in the book where Harry accuses the royal family of being unsupportive and of being cool towards Meghan.
From that point on, trust between the Sussexes and the wider royal family was severely damaged. But in his interview with the BBC in 2025, Harry said he hoped to repair his relationship with his family.
I would love reconciliation with my family. There's no point in continuing to fight anymore. As I said, life is precious. I don't know how much longer my father has.
Trauma expert Dr. Gabor Mate, who interviewed Harry ahead of the publication of Spare, has suggested Harry's decision to return to the UK could be driven by family circumstances.
He's got an aging parent with a cancer diagnosis, and the deepest human dynamic is attachment, connection, and if that's what's motivating this, I'm not in the least surprised.
Prince William's team has stayed tight-lipped since news broke of the Sussexes' return. He is in no mood to forgive and forget. The hurt he feels still lingers. The brothers' relationship remains messy and miles apart.
This is a real PR crisis. William has to reach out. If he doesn't, we're going to be talking about this, people like you and I, every day for years, and it's going to become a reputational threat.
Could the closing of the physical gap between William and Harry help ease the anguish and fix the angst? The problem for William is proximity. Harry is now just a short drive away from Windsor, where William and his family live, and there will be pressure on the elder brother to soothe tensions.
Every single thing they do, wherever William goes, he will be asked about this, because Harry is back in the neighbourhood. We don't need cuddles. We don't need posed up folk. We just need a briefing that they have met. But you know, the only way is up, I guess, is the positive way to look at that.
I've been speaking to several people who've worked with William over the years. They say he will try to avoid the distraction of Harry and Meghan. He'll prioritise his public work and not get drawn into the drama. In Spare, Harry wrote that his father begged his sons not to make his final years a misery. We don't know when Harry and Meghan will see William and Catherine, or whether they will ever reconcile.
There will be plenty of times when their paths may cross. Could Harry, a military veteran, join the royal family for the sombre, reflective Remembrance Sunday in November? Perhaps a chance to see the Sussexes and the Waleses together. Or could Harry and Meghan join the royal family for their Christmas get-together at Sandringham, for example?
But the fact is, the brothers have grown apart. There is pain and there is frustration on both sides that hasn't faded in the years that Harry has lived in California.
William has faced the life-changing experience of supporting his wife through her cancer treatment, while watching his father fight his own battle with the disease.
He is a very different brother from the one Harry left behind 6 years ago. And he's a brother who isn't ready to forgive, at least not for now.